Alright gang, today I wanted to go over the top 5 best classes right now in Modern Warfare 3. I don't know how well these loadouts are going to correlate or translate to Warzone 3, but right now multiplayer, they all fry. Like, they absolutely fry. So if you just finished a camo grind, now you're just trying to go for nukes, fry out, do whatever, these are the classes you're going to want to be rocking. None of these are in like particular order, but I will tell you which one I think is the best out of all of them. Starting off with, we got the Rival 9. The Rival 9's an SMG, pretty high fire rate, good mobility, very low recoil. I run the monolithic suppressor, the Rival Clear Shot C Clear Shot barrel, the DR6 hand stop, 40 round mags in the MTZ Marauder stock. Let's bring it into the firing range, give you an idea of what you're working with. Mobility's pretty solid, but most guns have really good mobility in this game. Recoil is very minimalistic. Obviously you're not shooting an SMG at range like that right there, but these close and medium targets, you're absolutely frying those out, no problem. And the reload time, everything like that, everything seems to be really solid. Hipfire is not the greatest on this gun, but it's also not built for hipfire, this build in particular, but I am a big fan of it nonetheless. The only thing I don't like about this gun would have to be the mag size. I run a 40 round mag. You could run a bigger mag, but with that being said, you lose your mobility. So in terms of mag size and balancing with this gun, maybe it's a good secondary come Warzone, but for right now, I'm rocking it multiplayer. Just don't get too carried away with it. You know, don't bite off more than you can chew. Going in for the second class, it's going to be this Striker. Let's actually leave the firing range for that. Let's see. We go over to the Striker, not the Striker 9, just the Striker. Monolithic suppressor, the Striker Recon long barrel, DR6 hand stop, and the Lockman MK light stock. This gun's super duper solid. If you hit headshots, it's 3-shot kill. Mobility's pretty solid on it too. This is actually built for more range. This isn't really like a run around and fry super duper fast. This is more of a range build. I rock it iron sights, but it absolutely fries. I'm not really super impressed with SMGs in this game. I definitely think SMGs like reign king, but they don't feel as good to me as like guns have in the past. Like, I don't know, I feel like Modern Warfare 2019 had it figured out when it came to SMGs, but this gun in particular is probably my favorite SMG by far, especially with like how much damage you can do at that amount of range. I mean, that's pretty outrageous. In terms of headshots, 3 headshots will kill. I believe 2 body shots and a headshot will kill as well. So this is a 3-shot SMG. If you aim for the chest, you will fry people very, very fast. Even at range, I mean, that's pretty gross. You got to give this a shot though, especially if you're going for the nukes, you're going nuke hunting, trying to get it done. Coming in on our next gun, we got the MCW. This gun is crazy. The MCW is definitely slept on. Super low recoil. Pretty high fire rate for an AR, but I mean, god, that thing just doesn't move. Like, I'm not holding the joystick right there, it's just perfectly vertical. You had a little bit of like a horizontal strafe and pulled down on the joystick, and this thing is just absolutely, it looks like you're cheating. This is definitely one of those guns where people are gonna freak out and say aimbot, aimbot, aimbot. Let's break down the attachments on this bad boy. For this gun, we got the VT7 Spitfire suppressor, the Cyclone barrel, MK3 reflector, one of the greatest optics we've had in COD in I don't know how long. 40 round mag with the high grain rounds. I like having high grain rounds for the bullet velocity. Makes this gun hit scan. The bullets get there right away. Super solid. Now going on to what I think is the best gun in the game right now. This is the Boss B. It's a battle rifle. I run the Spitfire suppressor, the Bruin Venom long barrel, Bruin heavy support grip, 45 round mags with the MK3 reflector. There are downsides to this gun, but if you haven't seen it yet, I dropped a nuke with this gun yesterday, maybe the day before yesterday. Absolutely dominated this lobby in 10v10. Recoil is not really an issue with this gun. Maybe at range it's a little bit bouncy, but it kills in like 2 shots. Like, I don't understand why people aren't just running this all the time. Let's see, 3 shots to the body. So let's see, for headshots at range, a headshot and 2 body shots, it's still 3 shots. 2 headshots kill though. I mean, that's just outrageous for how fast you can kill targets. I mean, you can't be mad at that. You really can't be mad at that. The only downside is this right here, the reload speed. Now there is a perk you can run to increase reload speed, but you got to be willing to give up other perks. Me personally, I dealt with the slow reload speed. If I had a faster reload speed, I probably would have played the gun a little bit faster than I did, but just because I didn't, I just kind of stayed back a little bit, hung back. I'm excited to see what this thing does in Warzone though, because the recoil is like balances out pretty well after the initial spray. You have like a final push on the recoil that goes really heavy with the vertical. Other than that though, I mean, you can't complain with this gun. This thing's nuts. Definitely meta in my opinion. Like this is the best gun in the game. And then we have the Holger. The Holger, super solid. We've seen this gun before. We saw it in Modern Warfare 2019. We got the Spitfire suppressor that definitely seems to be meta. The Cryo 6 match barrel. Got the MK3 reflector. The Intruder grip with the 40 round mag. This is one of those guns that I think has a chance to be like best of the best. Recoil on it's not too terrible. At range it definitely does get a little bit bouncy, but again, it's just one of those guns that kills very, very fast, especially if you're just hitting your shots. Even if you're just going for like chest shots, anything like that, it's crazy. Keep in mind I'm standing still with all of this. I've explained this in videos where we talk about no recoil. So right here, okay, let's just say I'm aiming here. I'm just gonna strafe, and my crosshair's not really doing much, okay? If I put my crosshair on this enemy, you notice when I strafe that crosshair, it's almost like I'm rotating around the target, and this is what you call rotational aim assist, okay? Your aim assist is increased when you're moving left or right because it's trying to stay on that target, rather than if I'm just standing still, I'm not getting that same effect. There's obviously going to be a slowdown. If I'm spinning, there's your slowdown right there. So you have that grippy area, but if you want to improve that, a little bit of rotation when you shoot or strafing left or right will give you that rotational aim assist, which will increase your recoil control because it's increasing your aim assist. So whenever I'm shooting, if I really want to dial it in, I'm only working on vertical with the right stick. I'm only pulling the right stick down. I'm doing the rest with the left joystick with a little bit of horizontal movement, and that's going to keep me on target with that rotational aim assist. Gang, that's the top 5 best guns, and I hope that last little tip helps you out. If you have not seen my video on how I practice to get my aim right proper, I have that on the channel as well. Look, hit the sub, crush a like. If you have any questions, please comment down below, let me know. Be sure to hit a like on this video, man. Let's go for like 30 likes. That would be insane. Thank you all so much for watching. I love y'all. Catch you tomorrow for another heater. Let's get it.